How's it going, guys, and welcome to the main channel. We have another video today, and this is gonna be a tips video. Of course, I always make this whenever a new iOS games comes out, and today we're gonna talk about 5 tips you should know for beginners for Soul Hackers 2. So let's go ahead and jump right into it with number 1. So like always, I always start with this one, but it's very important. Learn the mechanics of the game. I know it sounds very simple, but a lot of people sometimes ask questions, and I'm like, if you just pay attention or maybe try to learn this mechanic, it will be better. And one of the new mechanics in Soul Hackers is called Sabbath. This mechanics basically allows you to gather a bunch of weaknesses, such as in games like Persona, and do a special attack. This attack is a Sabbath. Basically what it is it stacks up with other demons, and at the end of the day you're able to do a massive attack or massive damage with all the demons that you have, or as many as you carried along the way. Definitely encourage you guys to learn how to use the mechanic correctly. Not only can you use the Sabbath just for damage, but there's things like you can use. Jack Frost has one where you can heal yourself. It's really cool. I really like the way that it looks. There are some that do like poison damage or many other stuff, so definitely try to get those because they do help a lot, especially in later areas, higher level bosses, special final bosses, that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that really is gonna make or break the experience for you. So definitely try to learn the Sabbath features, as well as some of the other stuff, you know, buffs, debuffs, that kind of stuff. So obviously here there's a lot of weaknesses and a lot of ways that demons do interesting things. So definitely try to get accustomed with everything in the game. There's a lot of features that they added here. One of the other stuff that they added, moving up on my number 2, one of the stuff that they added that I think is really cool is the fact that you have your comp. So your comp is basically the way that you control these demons. It's a computer that is shaped like a gun or something like that, and you have the ability to summon different demons from there. And the comp is actually able to be upgraded, and there's a ton of different upgrades and equipment that you can do. There is a ton of stuff that you can get for the comp, either by acquiring it for different stuff, and I will touch up more on how to acquire those things and everything in a second. But there is a lot of variety for things, so definitely try to modify it and everything. I know sometimes it's really easy to just forget about that kind of stuff, but comps really can, like the upgrades and everything, can really like break the game. There's some out there that you can combo them between 2 or 3 different upgrades that work really good together, and that really can do not only damage but also help you like heal, like recover stamina, all that kind of stuff. So definitely a really cool feature they add into the comps. Moving on to my number 3, which with leveling up the demons and all the demons that you have here, kind of connected into the comps things. There are certain demons that you actually get along the way that actually help you. So when you level up these demons, they actually give you special items, and you can actually equip those into your different characters and everything. And you can actually carry a bunch of different demons. This isn't like Persona or Shin Megami Tensei where it's just like one demon per person. Literally any demon can be equipped into any person. So any character at one point, I will say, have designated people for different designated things. For example, have a designated healer, because there are some comps, some additional upgrades that help with healing or one thing. So if you have specific people that do specific things, and you can designate those particular demons to do these particular things, will help you. So definitely try to kind of learn along the way the different features and how to do when and where, because it does help you very well. Again, going back to the stuff, learn the mechanics and kind of work together with that, because it definitely does help along the way. Now another thing that really does help with the next one is gonna be the food items. So one of the cool features in this game that reminds me a lot of another game, which is the Final Fantasy game, is the fact that in this game you're able to, at any point in this dungeons or in the story or anything like that, you can actually go back home through your hideout and eat, sleep. You can do a bunch of different stuff. You can go actually outside during battle. I'm sorry, outside of battle, you can actually just teleport to your location and everything. One of the things that I will definitely recommend you guys to do is eat, because eating in this game is super important. It actually helps a ton. So whenever you go to the market or something, buy things to eat and everything, because you're gonna be eating a ton in this game. Eating is one of the things that help the most, give you a bunch of different boosts, from gaining more XP to actually being able to summon really much stronger enemies for you to grind and everything. Honestly, the eating mechanic is really cool because it really helps kind of if you're having trouble in a particular area or something like that, or maybe you just want to break, maybe you don't want to be in that particular dungeon at that time, you get out, you do your upgrades, your things, eat some food, and they always have really funny dialogue with the food and everything. It's never the same kind of dialogue. They always talk about different things. So if you feed them certain characters like food for more than other foods and everything, so it really actually really like the mechanic and how it works in this game, because it actually works pretty good, and it's really funny as well. So moving up into my next point, I'll be kind of split up into two parts. So I guess you could be saying I'm cheating a little bit and giving you not not just 5 points but really 6 points. It's gonna be a very important thing. So one of the things is this game has a special dungeon called the Matrix, or this action world. Basically, this is an additional dungeon. It's not required for the main story, although there are some particular story parts in it. It's not required for the most part, but I will say it's definitely greatly encouraged for you to actually go into the Matrix and do things. And Matrix is super important for a few reasons. One, the secret ending, the true ending, is actually locked behind doing the Matrix. So definitely do the Matrix. I don't be like me. The first time that I played it, I completely skipped the Matrix and I got the normal ending, which is fine. Normal ending is fine. But if you want to kind of go the extra mile, the Matrix basically works like, I will say, a game that everybody knows, Persona 5. It does have this other dungeon called Mementos. It actually works very similar to Mementos. It does have a lot of story significance to the game as well, so definitely do it for story purposes, but also because it does help you grind. It does help you get other demons you wouldn't get otherwise. There's a lot of stuff involved with it, and it definitely helps you unlock the particular additional ending. But another thing, and moving up on my special point and everything, do side quests. Now, I did mention in my review the side quests in this game are really boring. They're not really interesting, but a lot of them do actually give you special items that kind of break the game at times. And as well, some of the side quests that you do are kind of relevant to unlocking what they call, in this game there's this thing called soul links, and you do need to kind of level up the soul links. So the only way to add additional soul links is from either the story or doing side quests. So definitely do those side quests, because that will help you in the long run, so you can unlock these additional soul links and you can unlock this additional stuff, so you can actually get that secret ending and everything. So there are two requirements for the secret ending, or the ultimate ending, which I'll mention right now. And the two requirements is going all the way to the 4th floor of the Matrix, as well as having over 100 points of soul link with each individual character. And that will make more sense as you play the game. It doesn't make much sense if you have never played the game and everything, but definitely try to get those before you reach the final boss. Trust me, you will not when the final boss is there, so I won't give you more spoilers to that. But that's it for today, guys. Just giving you some tips about the game Soul Hackers 2. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any other tips for new players. I know a lot of people that are excited for the game and I haven't played it yet and are very excited to talk about it and everything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. But before we end this video, I want to thank all the members: Miko, Another Fox, Demicro, H2DK, King Narukami 45, Ethan McNeil, and Rising Oilblin. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. I couldn't make these videos without your help.